Hi, Sandy here. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about using Google Docs and using Google Calendar in your classroom and kind of as a PLC. In the school that I teach in, there's about 4 other members that I have on my specific PLC, and then we kind of have a larger group that is between the 2 grade levels that we discuss and plan out our thematic units with. And sometimes with up to 9 people in a PLC, communication can sometimes be the barrier. If somebody's sick or missing for the day, or maybe they had a meeting to attend, sometimes you just kind of feel like you might miss some of the different topics being discussed, or maybe events being planned, and if you aren't able to touch base with somebody else, you might miss out on that. And so I wanted to share Google Docs and calendars as a resource to use within your PLC. I really like that it's easy to use from home, because we all know that our school day does not end at 3:30 and that we take many of our tasks home to complete. That's probably the number one thing I like. It's basically a network accessible from anywhere. Our drives at the school are currently still a network that is only accessible on computers within the network, so basically you would have to come to school to edit a lot of those documents. So that is a lot of the reason why I want to show my team and you all how you can use Google Docs and Calendar to better communicate with one another, to kind of make our jobs easier and to increase teacher engagement in the planning process. That way we all are a part of it. Google Docs is pretty simple. It's just like Microsoft Word, are very, very similar to. It is 100% free. You do have to sign up for a Google account, which if you look over here on the right, I don't have a problem with that because I have 3 different accounts, one for my personal, one for school, one for college, and so it's not hard to sign up at all. When you go into your Google Docs, it will show you your different areas, like here's a proposed themes. That's aligned with the standards that I want to share with the people that I work with. And when you're working with Google Docs, the cool thing I really like is we can all edit the document at the same time. So we can log in there if there's something we want to use. We're not confined to when that document is released. When somebody else goes to access and edit the document, you can see their cursor and it will say their specific name right there by it, so you know if somebody else is working on it as well. I also like the ability to organize the information within your folders, within your Google Drive. I just have one specific folder, but for example, when I look at my college Google document, it's quite full because I organize it all based on classes, and so you still get the organization that comes along with Word. It's just all online, so easily accessed by everyone. Maybe different itineraries that we're coming up with for our PLC meetings, or ideas that we might have to integrate into our lessons. I also really want to get to the point where we do our lesson plans on Google Docs instead of Microsoft Word, so again, we are not limited to where we are able to work on them. Tying into the Google theme, I also want to help my team utilize Google Calendar. We have a lot of teacher-created curriculum, and so we will go through at the beginning of the year and usually kind of create our curriculum map for the year. And I think being able to access it from here would make it to where when we had to make changes, and again, if there was somebody missing from the PLC or they weren't sitting in on that specific meeting, they could just go to our Google Calendar for our team and see all the updated information there. It kind of takes it from having one calendar for math and one calendar for reading and one calendar for theme and one calendar for different activities, and it kind of condenses it all. I like that when you click on the different events offered in Google Calendar, it will pull it up. Then you can easily edit it. So here, for example, in the notes, I wrote what unit is on. Yes, we're having spelling. We know that's something we're going to have to do each week, so we can go in each week and kind of write in some notes down here, maybe some other things that we might need to add as well. I also like that when I am looking at my calendar, I can see what my themes are right away. So I know for social studies, we will be focusing on community helpers this week. So therefore, when I'm planning my math and my reading as well, I'm able to have that information right there, and it's already in my head, so I can tie in any cross-curricular activities I can think of at that very moment. Very easy to share. You really just type in their email right here. They have to have a Gmail account, but within our school district, everybody already has a Gmail account as provided by the district, so it's super easy to share. And I have also released, you can edit the settings, so anybody can edit it. You just go to the file up there and then go to settings and scroll down here and choose. I have selected that those who see it can modify the event as well. That way everybody is able to log in and change what they need to. I'm also a fan of color coding things, and so you can look and see, okay, I have my comprehension, I have my skill focus, I have my spelling. What else do we need to add in here? It's also very helpful for subplans as well. Again, it's an online network, so it makes it easy to where you can just hop on wherever you are at any convenience and use it and access it in that way. Some of the standards that I think we're hitting with the ISTE standards is definitely T3A, where it's transferring current knowledge to new technologies. I think we're going online with most things, and I feel like this is something that we haven't pushed forward in that aspect, and would like to encourage my teammates to do as well. I think it also hits ISTE T1D, where we are modeling collaborative knowledge construction by engaging others. I feel sometimes if you're not present in that room, your voice isn't heard. And on the flip side of that, I sometimes think it might be avoided. That way there isn't effort. And this way, in the planning process, this way everybody has that buy-in. There's no excuse that any of us have for not being an active part of the planning time. So I hope you get an opportunity to mess around and use this. Again, there's apps as well for iOS and Android, so this is something you could easily access from your phone if you need to. You want to know what lesson's coming up, pull it up right there, as well as Docs. We've also considered using Google Sheets for our grade cards. That way we would be able to edit those at home and just kind of work from wherever it was we needed to work, because it is a very fast-moving society and we need to keep up. So thanks for listening.